I think it's recording. Is it recording?
It's
Red lights
recording.
on, isn't it?
Red lights on.
There we go. We're recording. So we're in Tim's gym.
This is
Timmy's gym.
This is the PE Studio of Doom.
PE Studio of Doom.
A lot of people will say that.
And it looks such a nice place as well. So I popped up to see my pal. I've not seen him for a couple of weeks. I've been away, and the clock's ticking now, isn't it, mate? We're counting down 7 weeks.
7 weeks on NAABA Northwest. 26th of May, guys. Southport.
So we thought 26. If that's not ingrained in people's heads by now, it's like
Every day.
just etched on my eyelids every morning. We thought it'd be worthwhile to do a little bit of info on what you guys can expect, you know, from the show.
Yeah.
From a comparative standpoint, isn't it, really?
Yeah. What are you doing the show for? What you do? What can you get? What you walk away with? What mementos and experiences you can have? You know, so we're going to go through all that, aren't we?
I think it's fair to say we've gone a bit extra.
I'd say so.
Definitely gone a little bit extra in regards.
I guarantee you now that you're not having a qualifier show with more prizes and goodies than what you're going to get in this show.
It's going to be
guaranteed.
Whatever way we look at it, right, it's definitely going to be fun, and there's going to be some. From the athletes we've seen, the guys we've seen, the people we know do. There's going to be some good quality up there.
Very good quality.
I know we said at the start, but you know, as we're getting closer, I'm getting really excited about it.
Better and better each week.
I'm out this weekend at the NAABA Scotland up there to see Marky Taylor and that, and it's like we're on now. The season's in, innit?
Ready to roll.
From a NAABA point of view, it's like this is it. But and we've got the last one. You've got the last one.
So the 26th of May, guys, is your last chance to qualify for the Britain. So if you don't quite hit your peak for the qualifiers you're doing, and you don't quite make it, don't forget that you can do the Northwest as an open show and qualify for the Britain, just in case.
Yeah, so let's clarify a couple of things for anybody who's watching this that maybe hasn't already signed up or it's just tipped up on the radar. So NAABA qualifying shows this year, you can go and compete at any show you want within NAABA.
That's right.
It doesn't have to be within your area, which is historically what you had to do. If you're from the Northwest, you had to do a Northwest show. If you're from the Northeast, a Northeast, and so on and so forth. But this year, you can go and do whichever show it is you want, or as many as you want, I suppose. And
in all fairness, from an athlete standpoint, obviously we're both athletes, the less time between the show and the British finals, the better, right?
Well, Tim, you've got more experience than the most in this area. It's like you don't want to be holding that for too long. You want to be able to get in and get that done.
So we are literally 1 week away from the Britain.
Perfect.
Which is perfect. So, you know, ultimately, you should all do our show.
or if you haven't for some reason qualified elsewhere, you could always come and do ours and try and qualify at the same time.
You've got to get it out.
Yeah, we've got to get it out. Tim's the area rep, so he's going to push that as much. I work with all of them. But we know what we've planned for this, the work we've put in.
Yes, the show's got a lot of thought in it.
Tim's led this team with just energy and vision. We've got a great bunch of us around this, it's just going to be fucking ace, isn't it, mate?
It's going to be mental. Not just the competitor. The audience is going to have a special experience they never experienced ever before at any show.
Well, we did say, let's be honest, right? A lot of bodybuilding shows can be fucking boring.
That's his.
Really, you want to see, mate. Some bits are boring, especially if they're dragged out. And we had some discussions early on about how we can streamline that to make it more fun, more interactive, less tedious, and make sure everyone gets as much out of it as possible. So we'll find out how the execution of that goes. But
it will go smoothly.
It will do, yeah. Positive thinking. So classes, right? There's a couple of class changes that I've just remembered to bring up.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Classic. So my class. So
2 kilograms heavier.
Yes.
So that'll give you like 4.5 pounds.
So let's get the metrics right. So if you are 172 centimetres, as I am.
So you can be 72 plus 8.
So let's take 172 centimetres minus 100 and then plus 8. So that would allow me to stand on stage at 80 kilos, which just so happens to be my key perfect weight.
There you go.
There you go. Way. You know.
And I think feeling not your own there, I think a lot of people will benefit from that.
I think when we look at that, particularly the classic class across other federations as well, it brings it more in line. I did the UK, and then the week after did the BPA, and I was 78 at the UK. And wasn't really quite where I wanted to be with that, but anyway, it was a fucking brilliant day though. It's mint. And then the week after, I got a bit relaxed and still went and did the BPA and was 80, bang on 80 kilos, and did the classic class there and the under 80s. So it's nice to see that. From personally, I had nothing to do with it either, right? It just brings it in line.
Scope, doesn't it? So.
Was there any other changes, mate, that we think of?
I think that's the main one this year.
Yeah, it's a big one, isn't it?
The main one this year, yeah. So you've got, they changed the juniors into 2 last year, so we've got 18s and 23s, so that's cool. And it gives you the progress all the way through the ranks now, which is nice. So
there's still we're seeing progress every year, aren't we?
Every single.
I mean, that's the important thing for people that have maybe asked questions in NAABA as a federation over the last, especially post-COVID. There is progression, there is change, there are things happening. Sometimes it's not as fast as people would like, but that's just life. So, and there's some good bits. So
you've got to remember as well that NABA's non-profit.
Yeah, of course.
Right, NABA's non-profit.
It's not a business, is it?
It's not a business. So, you know, a lot of these other federations have got a lot of money to throw at it and push it and drive. And also that's a negative sometimes, because sometimes they have too many people in a show, especially the finals, which makes that drawn out and not judged properly, etc. So, you know, they have got the downfalls. The positive side of it are that they're very professionally run.
Professionally run, quality judging.
Yeah.
History, legacy. I mean, backstage wise, me and you both know firsthand just the camaraderie, the banter, it's really fun. Yeah. I mean, we've become really good mates through NAABA.
We have.
And clearly we've involved in helping you put that show on. It's like, it is a different experience, I can say that, because I go to so many, and it's like, if you've not done it, it's worth doing. It's an experience, and you make some lifelong friends out of it. So, yeah.
I like to say that, like, NAABA is definitely for the athlete. You know, it's all about the athlete. We don't put money in our own pockets, guys.
No,
we run a show, and NAABA shows run for the athlete to have the best experience possible. So just make sure that's part of your criteria.
So talking about that, mate.
Right,
come on.
okay.
Let's get into the fun stuff, right? Because there's goodies galore here.
Right, so basically, I'm going to run through what anyone can get from the show. Okay? First things first, every single athlete, wherever you come, as long as you've entered,
you have to enter first.
You've got to enter first. You're going to get a competition medal.
Okay? Participation medal.
Participation medal. They're a decent weight as well.
They're decent. I got one of these at the UK because it's in place. And I was less upset by the fact that I got one of these. So exactly. There you go.
You know, and there's always going to be people who don't win, and there's always people who don't come second and third. And it's nice. No, it's nice.
You want to walk away with something that's you know, for being there and the work you put in. So
participation medal. You also, obviously, it's only a button badge, right? But you get a nice little badge, and I always keep these mementos.
Do you know a lot of them ask for them back now?
I keep mine. I've got all mine.
So are we giving these out? If you've got a badge, you keep your badge. Is that
keep your badge, yeah. Right. So you've got a nice little NAABA Northwest entry badge, which you keep. I've got loads of these in there. I always keep my mementos. I make scrapbooks and all sorts.
Well, I'm going to stand testament to that, because I've just gone through Tim's scrapbook with him. So I can say little things, but they are good mementos with that time up there, right? And I love the little bit of attention to detail with the NAABA Northwest logo, which you might notice is a little bit different.
Okay,
right. So go
on top of that, every single athlete who enters is going to get a goodie bag. Okay, and now I can only show you a few things going in this today because they're not all come yet, but I want to make sure you are aware you're getting one. So one of our sponsors is Mornflake Oats, the mighty oats here. Okay, that's what your goodie bag is going to look like. They have given loads of porridge samples out. Okay. Not only that, we've got these lovely little key rings. Okay, there you go. Look at that. So
These are
the bodybuilding key rings. Okay,
That's a little bodybuilder with a bar on.
Yeah. And in fact,
they've turned out high, haven't they?
Very good. So we've got 4 different varieties of those, and so we've got, funnily enough,
Have you ordered enough for us? Right. Have we each got
depending who turns up. It depends who turns up, because we all want one of those. Okay, so on top of that, we've got other things. So we've got Medichecks. They're giving out discount vouchers for their blood works.
Brilliant.
Every single athlete who's competing.
So where are Medichecks based? Are they the Manchester one, or is it?
I'm not 100% sure. I can't answer that question.
Anyway,
they're one of the biggest bloodletting companies out there. We've also got Nabba Nutrition. They're giving every single athlete who's competing a couple of samples of their protein products.
Oh, well done, mate. Because I don't know if we nailed that before I went away, but that's brilliant.
Yeah. So we've got that. We've also got a number of other of our sponsors going to be putting things in, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. But that could be for another video later on. Okay. So that's literally for every single competitor who's entering the show. So they're going to come away with a memento and an experience.
And again, I'm going to go back to our earlier discussions, like late last year, and it was like one of the things that was paramount was we want to see people walk away with something for turning up and doing the work.
Correct.
Not everyone can win, because otherwise it wouldn't be a competition, would it?
Yeah, but everyone's put the hard work in, haven't they?
Yeah.
To go on that stage, you're already a winner, aren't you, to go on that stage, because you put all the effort in, you've dieted down, you've struggled for however long you've dieted for, and it's horrible going away with nothing.
Was it, mate, I've done this before. You walk away now and you're like, oh, what was the point? What was the point in doing it? I'm going to, again, just let you guys don't know just how hard Tim's worked doing this. He's literally banged on people's doors. But, I don't know if he's intimidated because I wasn't with him, but maybe he's intimidated people into giving. No, he hasn't. He's got people to get on board and put products in there for you guys to walk away with. So, fair play, mate.
Okay. So, we'll go on to class winners. Right, so we got some class winners. So first things first, for the class winner, or the first 3, they all get a nice trophy.
So these are just standard, the new NAABA standard trophies. These were introduced last year at the Universe, weren't they?
They were. So they're all moulded very nicely, decent weight in them, and they're nice. So
no, mate, I think these are ace. Right, these are something you definitely want stood on your mantelpiece, showing off what you've done in it. It's a bit different, but a real nice piece of.
Yeah, it's lovely that. So your top 3 are going to get one of those, okay? But your class winner will get that, okay? You're going to get a checkboard, okay? There's your checkboard. I haven't wrote on it yet, but there's going to be £100. That's 100 for each class winner.
So again, it's an incentive, isn't it?
It's a nice
little bit of something back for turning up, putting the work in.
The female class winners will also get a nice little, well, I class this as a NAABA tiara. Because it's
a little bit like that.
It matches the wreath, doesn't it? Oh. So a little NAABA tiara. Look how pretty I look. Okay.
You've been wearing that home, haven't you? I know you have.
Right. So that's a class winner's tiara.
You've been doing posing practice in that nothing but trunks, haven't you?
You know that.
I know that.
Right. Pictures. Also, each class winner gets a t-shirt. I'm going to get that out quickly. 2 seconds. Okay. So there's your NAABA Northwest t-shirt, and every class winner will get one of those too. Okay.
Very silent.
So that is quite a nice prize in its own right.
They were ace, aren't they? If we'd, I think we'd originally like to have done everybody got a t-shirt, but just
maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
We only have 4 months to plan this.
Yeah, what was it at the start? Was it 24 weeks?
It was something.
It wasn't a lot, was it?
It wasn't a lot in a short space of time. So, you think that's enough? Do you think that's enough?
clearly it's not. Well, keep going.
I don't think it's enough. It's not enough.
When's it ever enough,
want to
Tim?
give you more.
Are you enough, Tim? Are you enough? I just want to. You are enough.
Okay, fair enough. Right then. So, on top of all these nice prizes for the winners, we've got a number of extras which our sponsors are giving too. And again, there will be a few more, but I'm just going to go through some of the ones which we've got so far. Oh. So, for the winner of the under 18s class, okay, I am personally, because I'm sponsoring that class, I'm giving a whole year's free mentoring to that person.
That's decent, mate.
Mate.
Isn't it? That's decent.
Yeah. Okay, a whole year, okay? For the winner of the under 23s class, there's a nice supplement bundle given by Feel Good Supplements.
Brilliant.
Okay, for the winner of the first timers, there'll be a little goodie bag from Morn Flake Oats, who also supplied our goodie bags. Very kind of them. Okay, the over 55s winner will receive a goodie bag from Nabba Nutrition.
Brass.
Okay, the class 1 winner will get a JP supplement bundle from the Transformation Unit in Cumbria.
Yay.
Thanks to our mate Cade. Okay. The men's sports physique winner. This is a good one. Right, check this out. Any of you men's physique guys out there who are thinking about doing our show, this is the time to join in now. So we've got a whole year mentoring from our British champion, Will. Okay. Also, the gym, the Marshside Health Club.
Yeah.
Finally got that right.
You got it. Oh,
okay. They're giving another supplement bundle as well. So not only are you getting a whole year mentoring from Will, you're going to get a supplement bundle on top of all the other prizes.
He's a really good lad as well, isn't he? He's a great athlete.
Really. He's a good coach.
So that's a great prize for anybody.
Okay. And then the ladies athletic winner is going to get a whole year's membership from the training station. About the training station too. Harry Volmar's gym in Liverpool.
From Big Baz's gym.
And that is definitely one of the best gyms in the Northwest by a mile.
We've got some more videos that'll go out, I suppose, around the same time this goes out, about when we were at Barry's the other week. Yeah. That is a right gym. He's
just got loads more prime kit.
Are we going up in a few weeks? We're going to need to go right now in a few weeks.
Got some sick prime kit now. I want to do backstage. They look sick. Yeah,
we'll book that in.
Yeah, sounds good.
So that's a membership at Barry's gym and not Jim's home gym. So,
maybe, although my home gym is quite good. Okay, so that's your class winners. We've got plenty there.
Sponsors have been really generous, haven't they?
We were so lucky and fortunate. They've just jumped on board and gone with this, Phil. And they all know the history of NAABA Northwest.
That's because you've told them all.
It's true. They all know the prestige, and they know that it means a lot to the people in the Northwest. This, all right. So NAABA Northwest has always been the most popular bodybuilding show in the Northwest to do.
The biggest by
through history by a long shot. So we're bringing it back to its glory days, okay? And you watch over the next few years this push keep going and keep going.
Yeah, there's a lot, not a lot riding on it. There's a lot going into it from every point. I say you've got the sponsors on board. They've been generous with everything they've put in, from be it monetary wise or prize wise. You know, we've covered every single base. I don't think we've missed one element of the things that we set out to go and do with this show.
We
just deliver it on the day for everybody and bang on.
That's the plan. It's going to be atmosphere.
That was 100%.
Right.
Did we say we wanted it like a nightclub in the 90s?
100%.
Yeah, bouncing. Yeah. Anyway,
it's going to be a mega day. Yeah. Right then. So we're going to move on to the overall winners now, Phil.
Oh.
Okay. If you didn't think all those prizes were enough. Okay. So first things first, I'll go over to the female overall winner. The female overall winner will get this lovely little trophy axe here. Okay. Which is rather nice. It does come out of the stone. Look. Feel the demo. Woo! Okay. So that's an overall trophy. Also, the female... That's it, buddy. That's it.
We've got it right there. There we go.
That's a female... The overall tiara there. You can put it on. Look at that.
I don't know if I look as good in it as you do, Tim.
Well, you know, you've got to try.
I can't get it around red.
You've got to try. Look at that.
Right.
Look at that beauty. Does it look good, guys? Okay.
Wow, they're tight.
That's a female tiara. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. You also get, by winning the overall as a female, here is the Bikini Love voucher for £150.
That's good.
Going towards your bikini, because we know how expensive those are, girls. All right.
Tim's got 2.
I have got 2.
He's got 2 tiara.
On top of that, you didn't fit any, you know, on top of that, you've got a chiropractic bundle from the Liverpool Chiropractic.
You went to see these guys, didn't you? A couple of weeks back. They look brilliant.
Top guys. So that's worth a lot of money in its own right.
Just we can't understate just how important maintenance is, isn't it?
Yeah,
especially when competing.
And then obviously on top of that, the most important thing, isn't it, is the 500. That's 500. £500 prize check.
Another great.
Right. So for a female, just recap that, you get an axe, a trophy. You get a winner's tiara. You get £150 discount voucher off your Bikini Love bikini. And you get a £500 check.
Brilliant.
Remember, to have won the overall, you've already won the class. So you've already had another £100 check. And you've had the T-shirt. And you've had the other tiara. And you've had the trophy.
He set this on like bullseye now.
It's right. It's crazy. You can't get more than that. No. Right. Okay. I'll go on to the men's. The men's is a little bit similar. So again, the men will get another axe, just like so.
If Barry hasn't stolen it.
Yeah, you've got to fight Barry for it. Okay. You've also got the £500 check from there. Okay. You're going to get, hold on. Obviously, it's a little bit more reasonable for the boys, so you get £75 off your trunk, which probably get you 2 pairs of trunks. That
it would do. I think.
Yeah, so you get 2 pairs of trunks with that.
That's with Lucky Pants.
Lucky Pants, Annabelle Egg. Very kindly,
both of them.
Very kind donated that. And then, if you didn't think that was enough, one of our sponsors, Iron Animal, are donating a very special T-shirt as well to the overall men.
Who was that?
Iron Animal.
Oh, cool.
All right. So we've got plenty of proceeds.
Back in the room, because we ran out of memory on that memory card. So, recap quickly over the men's again, just so we've got it.
The men's overall winner. Okay, we'll get this fantastic sword. It's unique. It's one of a kind. No one's had one like this before with our special scale. Okay, you're going to get a £500 checkboard. Okay. You're going to get a lovely voucher, £75 voucher from of your trunks by Lucky Pants. Annabelle Egg has kindly donated this. Okay. And you're going to get a T-shirt from one of our sponsors, Iron Animal. Okay. So you've got plenty there. Remembering again that by winning your class, you're going to have a £100 check. If you win the overall, you get a £500 check, so you get 600 quid for winning the overall. So
£600 for being there and competing on the day and being the best that you could be. Brilliant.
Brilliant. You've got a lovely axe. You've got another medal. And you're going to get your voucher. You're going to get your T-shirt. Okay. In fact, you'll have 2 T-shirts. You'll have an Iron Animal T-shirt and a Nabba Northwest one. Beast of a T-shirt.
So, I mean, let's just go over that, right? So we've got there's cash on offer, which is great because it's not cheap. This sport, is it?
Not at all.
In any way, shape, or form. For me, the big driver is always these things.
I love them.
Right. This is I'm going to say this because I was a bit sceptical about the old Axie thing. We were like, I like a good old fashioned figurine, right? We're like, Baz was very, very vocal about how much he likes an axe. And in fairness, right, I have to say, this is pretty fucking special, right? This was made special, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fox has done these.
Fox has done. This is a one-off because they had to actually make the stand for that.
Yeah.
And he's very kindly done it, and he's come out. I'm pretty happy with that, guys. I'm not going to lie.
It looks mint, mate. Right? He sent me the pictures, and I was like,
Well,
"Yeah, that's ace. That's just ace." Don't matter. I don't know what you say. Proper cool.
Proper cool.
Well,
So yeah, I mean, we are going to. There are going to be more bits and bobs going on, but again, we are 7 weeks out here, so we're still collecting all the goodies. I tell you what, in our goodie bag, Julie Rose is doing us sweetie cones as well, so you can have a little bit of sweets after your competition, which is nice.
there we go. There's some brilliant stuff in there. There's, if you didn't already have enough reason to get on stage and compete at the Northwest, then there's plenty more reasons to get you up there. If you were sat on the fence or you hadn't even thought about it, get yourselves on.
Yeah, I mean, and not only is it like for the Northwest, it's a qualifier for the Britain. Let's get that clarified. That so. If you do well in the Northwest, a week later,
you'll be on the Britain stage.
You'll be on the Britain stage.
Competing to be the best in Britain.
Okay, and that NAABA Britain title is, personally, in my background and history, it's the one to win an amateur level. That.
Mate, it was definitely that, without shadow of a doubt. It still is. I mean, you've won the Britain, haven't you?
I have won the Britain, yeah.
Yeah. How many times?
Just the one.
Just the once. Oh, that's enough. Did it complete it? Oh, so Britain and then the Worlds a couple of weeks after, innit?
Yeah, the 15th of June is the Worlds.
Well,
so we are actually, if there's competitors good enough in the Northwest show, then we could get them into that Worlds as well.
Yeah, I didn't know this. You were on about this earlier when I got here. We're like, actually, yeah, you don't necessarily have to win at the Britain to go and do the Worlds like you used to. It's more. If you're good enough, then it's discretionary. Then you can.
And it's up to our head judge to decide that.
Right. Who is our head judge?
Our head judge is the one and only 5-time Mr. Universe, Paul Sutton.
The legend that is Paul Sutton.
The icon.
That's just the governor. Paul Sutton.
Paul Sutton will be on the microphone telling you all what to do, doing your quarter turns and your compulsories and
right. So Paul's head judge. We've got a great judging panel.
Fantastic judging panel.
Again,
very high level competitors.
Really high level again, that have competed. You put this together. Well, you and Barry did, didn't you?
Pardon?
You and Barry put together the judging panel. Oh, was it you and Paul? Sorry.
Yeah, Paul.
It was. I was like, yeah. You can't be. There's some credentials within that judging panel.
We've got lots of world champions. We've got lots of universe champions in that judging panel.
Yeah.
Some serious experience. So you're in good hands, guys. You're being judged by your peers. Okay, so your feedback's going to be correct.
Yeah.
All these guys have been through exactly what you've been through.
And
they know.
Men to women balance ratio on the judging panel.
So this is cool. So we've actually completely twisted it up this year because we wanted to have the female competitors feel good about themselves, and like make sure they're being judged fairly. So we've got out of the 7 judges, the 5 females and 2 men will be judging the females. Then every time they swap over, they'll swap over and be 5 men and 2 ladies judging the males. Okay, and that's how we're rolling it.
Right.
Okay, so we personally feel that the females will judge the females better because they've experienced it and they know what they're looking at better.
Yeah.
All right, and potentially vice versa. But that's the idea this year.
And did we get into class criteria, making sure again that the girls are fit in the right class?
Yeah. So before the show even starts, every single female will be looked at by 2 of our judges, and they'll be made sure they put in the correct class, because it is embarrassing for people to be moved on stage.
You don't want it, do you? You might have come in thinking you're the right fit for one class, and I think it's important to understand that if you've been moved, it's for the best. It's for your best.
Yes.
Not the best of the show. It's for make sure that you're in the right place to get the right place in based on the physique that you put together.
Correct.
Why are you saying that?
Yeah, 100%, yeah. Because we've seen it last year, Phil. We've seen people get moved and then they win the class.
Well, yeah, it was with the Welsh was one of them. Yeah. There was some great athletes in there when they got moved and went on and won and did really well with it.
Exactly. So, the judges are judging you for a reason. They know what they're looking at. And if they say you're in the wrong class, then you potentially are. So, go with the flow and it normally works out for the best. But before the show starts, that's happening just to make things run smoothly.
So you're gonna let's put it out there now. We'll do something else closer to the time on it, so you know what to expect. If you get moved, don't be upset by it, right? Just I think posing wise, we know the slight differences between some classes.
Generally, the main ones, bikini to toned. Bikini's got its own little posing criteria, and toned all the way through to trains are very similar.
Yeah, we're not way, but either way. So try and make sure you know each one, just in case you were to be moved. You're being moved for your best, for nobody else's. It's for the best of you to get the right place on there. So don't let it blow your mind. Just go on with it. You go, brilliant. If I've been moved up a class, you're clearly. But, you've put some muscle on there, right? And that's where it is. And vice versa. Don't worry about it.
At the end of the day, guys, we want you to have the best experience as you can. So we want it to run smoothly. We want you to be move properly and in the right flow, and experience it right.
But this is athlete experience. Enjoy your time on stage. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the work you put in. Walk away having been happy with what's gone on, enjoyable.
Because remember, we're all competitors. All of us have done our shows, and we all know what it means to be on that stage and experience it. And we want you guys to have a brilliant time, and we know what we want as a competitor, and we're trying to push it on to you.
I think that's the great thing about being involved in organising shows. This is you're the rep for this one, and this is really a massive amalgamation of all the stuff you want to do for years. We've all had input into that, so it's great to be able to see all the positive things that you want to put in the show and see in the show, and maybe some of the stuff that you found a bit tedious, removed from it. So, well, have we mentioned how we're judging? Are we going to keep that, or are we going to do the trophies? Or are we going to keep that till the end?
The trophy.
How are we going to do the class winners, as in running the show? We're not fully.
Oh right. Yeah. Well, yeah. The trophy's been dished out at the end.
Yeah. So
okay. So that's the trophy's getting dished out at the end, and that's to keep the atmosphere in there. As a competitor and experiencing this myself, right? I've done shows, won the overall, and they've been known in the audience, and it's really gutting, to be honest with you.
It's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible. I'm watching my good mate old Big Stu Garrington, Class 1, and we'd be there from the start right away to the finish, and you'd be like these Class 1 mass monsters, Class 2s, the quality bodybuilders, and everyone's gone. We're just
It's bad. There's a reason for that as well. Because we are doing this thing this year where the audience can judge.
Right, yeah, we need to elaborate on that, don't we?
So the audience can judge. They've got the judging sheets for the audience, which are going to be given in before the results have been put out. So that's why we don't want the results all the way through. Otherwise, we'll have no t-shirts left from years. So, because if you are lucky enough to get all the placings right for the whole show, you will get one of our amazing Nabba Northwest t-shirts.
It's judging bingo. So with that in mind, the idea is we get it run through quicker. There's less hanging around. You get to the end, like some other shows have been done where we do all the awards at the end,
like this,
and that keeps everybody there. We've got loads of interaction going on, so you're not going to be sat around bored. We're not going to have an hour and a half interval in the middle.
No, half an hour.
30 minutes. So now we've got to do that, haven't we? Otherwise,
yeah, we've got to feed the judges, guys, because they're going to be working hard all day. And the backroom staff.
But also, let's remember, while you've got 30 minutes to spare not watching people on stage, there are how many different stands?
Okay, we've got 18 trade stands. Okay, so we've got a mini expo. All right, and I have put a post up on the Instagram about this, about who's turning up. But there's a mixture of supplement companies, clothing companies.
Loads.
We've got like loads of.
I don't know where they're all going.
We've got competitions. They all fit.
I know. You're trying to visualise it, and I'm going.
We've got kit companies. We've got It's all there. It's all there.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up because me and you doing our usual going on forever, right? But we've got the pendulum squat challenge done by Powers Up guys.
Yes, we have. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, bring your legs, bring your knee wraps, bring your belt, whatever you want to do. Right.
They're rafting off the machine to a gym owner for £50, so you can get a £1,000 machine.
£50 a ticket to get a pendulum squat built by Power Zone, right? And we've seen now this is a custom built pendulum squat for the Nabba Northwest,
and it's going to have the Nabba Northwest logo all over it. Stitched in the leather and everything.
Have we been done in black and yellow?
Yeah.
It's going to be a very big kit. Those kit geeks are like, oh, can we buy a ticket? So there's that. There's
also doing a challenge on it.
Yeah,
so we're doing a pendulum squat challenge, how many reps you can get.
So that's what I'm saying, bring your knee wraps.
You bring your knee wraps because there's going to be prizes for that.
Yeah.
We've got the punch ball,
the arcade style punch balls. So
whoever hits the hardest on the day will get a prize for that.
Yeah.
We've got Anvil Gym. They're doing us a gym challenge of some description.
Are they going to do like a hanging thing or something? We're not going to hang people, but you know,
doing something. There'll be a prize for that.
I like them lads.
We've got the Marshside Health Club. They're doing a competition. It could be press up challenge or something like that, and that's going to be prize for the winner of that.
Mate, there's loads. You're not going to be bored, are you?
There's so much stuff to interact and win. You know, we want it to be exciting, and all these prizes will be given out at the end of the show as well. So
that's right.
That's why I want to keep you there.
Yeah.
Not just for the atmosphere, but so you can claim the prize you won.
This one. This is the only one that matters.
I bet who sure Phil will rob this.
It's about the only chance I'm going to get an overall. Anyway, maybe not. No, I'm not. I mean, I'm working hard. You know I am.
You are working hard.
It's quality. Right, we'll wrap this one up. We'll be battering you with some more bits over the coming weeks as we get closer. If you've watched this to the end, thanks, as always. As we do right along. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. NAABA Scotland this weekend, so the first NAABA show. 7 weeks. It's 6 weeks as a Sunday, isn't it?
6 weeks of Sunday.
We're on Tuesday now, so.
It's the 26th of May.
26th of May.
In Southport.
Bang.
In the Prince of Wales Hotel.
Southport. Bring it on, guys. We'll see you soon.
I want to look forward to seeing you there, guys. And when you're there, come up to me and give it a chat to me. I want to meet you all.
Tim will be the one wearing the tiara.
Yeah, man.
Cheers, guys.
Buying a suit with a tiara. Come speak to me.
See you next time.
Ciao.